Okay guys, so in my last video I intimated that I would try and get something out to show the progress on the Carolina Man tribute build. So I thought I would get that done sooner rather than later. I just wanted to show you some progress. I have been doing this on and off. Uh, Car builds are not my forte, not really my genre, but it is something I want to get into, and hopefully someday be able to produce something near what you guys do. So let me just show you the interior first. Very plain black with the exterior colour also reproduced on the interior. Now I tried to get as close as I could work out from the rattle cans that were in my local shop, and I got to be honest, I think I missed. I'm not sure this is quite the right colour for the Mustang of the period, but there we go. As I say, just in the black in the interior there as well. I tried to matte the mats and give a bit of a sheen to the leather or whatever that was on the inside. So that's the interior so far. This is the chassis, and I've said before, you guys know what colour the engine block should be and so on and so forth. I haven't got a clue. Um, so I'm just muddling along, to be honest. I may just leave it black and just put some silver or whatever on some of the parts. The underneath I've just kind of tried to do in a aluminium kind of colour for the exhaust. And then the next bit is the actual body. Now I've got a slight problem with this. Now this isn't showing very well on the screen. It almost looks like a matte black on the screen looking at it, but it's not. It's like they call it Nautilus green or something. Now I managed to get myself a Molotow pen, yay, to do all the trim, and I got to admit I really do like that and wish I'd got one years ago. There's still one or two areas I've got to go back over, but I've made a mistake with the build and I'm kicking myself, and this is why I wanted to show you guys. Let me find my pointer again, which I seem to have lost. I may have actually put it away, which is a bit of a miracle. It's this I don't know what you call it, but on this kit that's supposed to be like an air vent. Well, you can see what I've done wrong. I didn't put the air vent in before I sprayed the bodywork. So my concern is now, and I've tried dry fitting it, is that the perimeter of the vent is going to show through as a almost like a panel line or something, as opposed to a flush fit. So I was thinking of possibly adding perspex, like film, to make that into a window, because I've seen that on some of the Mustangs that have got this shape. They've taken the air filter out, or the air, whatever it is, out, and they've made that into a window. That's one way of getting around it. The other thing I was possibly thinking of doing was using the air vent, but because it will stand out as being a separate part, producing it in the chrome, so it looks as if it's being made in chrome rather than the body colour. I really do like the Molotow pen. I went for, I think it was the 4mm nib. Now, as you can see, it works quite nicely, but there are one or two places that I can't quite get in with it, like down here in this corner. So I may have to try and get out of a 2mm. As I say, you can see some patches here where I've got to go back over, but it just works so well, it really does. I did do the Ford on the bonnet, on the hood, sorry, bonnet. Will that focus? So, but you can see that the letters have kind of, I've splodged a bit on those. I think of learning from other people's videos. For instance, putting it fit in the hood. What I was trying to do was get, you know, it's got like an L shape that fits into the seating, and you have to kind of bend the hood a bit to fit it in. And then I think I was watching somebody's video and they just kept doing this, pulling it off and putting it back on. And I thought, of course, take the L shape off and just leave these two bits here to just slot in and out of the seating. It was just so easy, but I had to see somebody else's video to identify that for myself. So I do appreciate, you know, all these videos that I watch that you guys produce, because it gives me hints and tips on how to do things. I may have been modelling for God knows how many years, but I'm still learning, and some of it can be quite basic. So I don't care what you guys show, because you could be showing me something that I'd forgotten. So I really do appreciate all your videos. So that's where I am with this build. Oh, the wheels. I've left the chrome hubs as they are, but again, I know Benny showed using like a drill, and he was roughening up the tyres, but I didn't do that, and I just is he going out of focus again? Sorry guys. I just got some sandpaper and just sanded it down, and the tyres look so much better for a bit of wear on them, I feel, at least, than these that have got nice shiny black tyres. I much prefer this look. I think it makes the build look a bit more realistic. I'm leaving that chrome on the wheels. I won't be messing about with those. So yes, I think that's about it. It's already been 7 minutes, so apologise for the length, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. I want to get cracking on with this because it's been going on long enough, and I really want to get that tribute out to Carolina Man. And then I've got the muscular dystrophy car that I'm doing, which, although I've started constructing, it's like, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.